up, guys? So if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering, is a grom clone for you, right? So in this video, I'm going to talk about if it is or not. So this is my Boom Vader 125. And so this thing is, I would say, a pretty good bike, all right? Scratch that, this thing's a piece of shit. I personally, if you're gonna stunt, I would not buy one. If you're gonna stunt hard, and I'm talking, you're gonna drop this thing, you're gonna throw this thing around, you're gonna use it like you would a grom stunt bike you're building, I would not buy one. I would steer clear, right? And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. And if you watch other people's videos, there's preventative maintenance you have to do to keep these things going. And I would say, I'm gonna talk to you mainly about the pros and cons of this bike, okay? So, if you're not mechanically inclined and you don't want something you're gonna have to work on constantly, this bike is not for you. It's as simple as that. You have to work on these things a lot. Bolts come loose all the time. If you're gonna stunt it, you have to do a third engine mount, and pretty much you're welding a steel plate on the bottom of the bike. Sorry for my voice though, I do have COVID, so bear with me. And it's fucking freezing, but I'm out here making a video still. You have to do a lot of work with these things. You gotta do emission deletes to get the power to even really wheelie these things, because since the fact that they are carbureted, they do lack in the power department. They are lacking in the old power department compared to the old grom. I've rated groms. They transfer pretty crazily. They're a pretty solid transfer. Like, they transfer really good, but you feel the difference. Carburetor will never be as good as fuel injected, no matter how good you tune it. Fuel injected always wins, alright? But you can still wheelie this thing. A lot of people wheelie carbureted bikes. What do you think they did before there was fuel injection? They wheelied carbureted bikes. So there's that. Mind my wheelies. I've been sitting inside for way too long. I've COVID, like I said. But we're out here. We're gonna make a video. We're gonna stunt it up. It is a winter day, but I'm gonna need gas. Well, let's go over the bike a little bit here. So basically, Boom Vader 125 2022. It's got 750 miles. I consider it 1,000 because it only gets reading off the front wheel. So I'm gonna wheelie 90% of the time I own this thing. So it's got 1,000 miles. I built the cage, I built the rear sets myself. I ordered a real one if I want to try to build it myself. Fork seals are pissing in the front. You can see, they're pissing their shot. Thing rattles. Since it's carbureted, it bogs a lot, but I tuned it as best you could. Every 500 miles, you gotta do a valve adjustment on these, is what I recommend. Good thing is that grom parts fit on these. So what that means is, if it's not an engine part, you get parts for it, right? So let's do a jump to the seat, yeah. Drag the foot, oh god. Oh man, it is a fucking windy day. But you can stun them for sure, 100% you can stun it. I mean, you can see me doing it right now. right there, I just bogged out. It doesn't have a fuel pump, so you'll catch it running out of fuel sometimes. Gets an air pocket or whatever the case may be, and you will drop it. Groms have fuel pumps, you don't gotta worry about that. So, kinda. Looks like a recipe for disaster. Can we scrape right now? Let's try it. Kind of put my foot down, but I got it. Fuck it, right? Come on. Oh, fuck. But, is this bike for you? You can answer that question for yourself. I'm not you. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But I can just give you the facts about how this bike is. Made in China. So does that answer your question? China doesn't offer shit. China don't offer nothing worth a shit. So the limiter action, yeah. Yes sir. By any stretch of the imagination, this is the farthest you're gonna get from reliable. Okay, a little knee knocker. Throw the hand back and stand up. Try to get her in a circle. We're working on my circle. Oh, fuck. Yeah, issue with carburation too is it wants to stall out more on the lower RPM, which is more my fault. I need to work on getting my circles better, but they do that. Okay. Another thing to think about, you know. I do gotta say, I whoop on this thing hard. So, a lot of things are because of me, but if you're gonna be stunting a grom, you're gonna be whooping on it just as hard. I whoop on this thing as hard as I would a grom, just to see how the reliability is, you know? I mean, it runs. Engines are very reliable. As long as you're doing the maintenance to keep them up, they're going to keep running for you. Definitely though, a lot of the issues, a lot of the parts you're going to get for this thing are made in China as well. So, well, ground parts do fit on it. So minus engine parts, you can keep them going. Know what I mean? Jump to and knock your foot over. Yeah. Woo. This thing actually has obtained a nickname through a couple of my buddies. They call this thing Sea Time Warrior. You know why? Because it gets the fucking job done. It gets the job done. At the end of the day, I'm out here and I'm riding. Midwinter day. On a bike I paid $1,400 for. Now, is it the nicest bike in the world? Fuck no, by any stretch of the imagination is this thing a nice bike. Like, I think the big question is, if I was to go back in time, would I buy a grom instead and save my money? Probably. But at the time, I didn't have grom money. I had vader money. And this thing has taught me more with foot brake and different combos than my big bike ever did. So, I mean, if you think about it, wasn't too bad of a buy. I did wrap that back piece myself. I mean, from a distance you can't tell it looks bad, but it did not come out good at all. I ordered my new rear sets, already came in their Z&Z designs. Rear sets, handbrake bracket is a Brembo Master. What is that? 6 shop reservoir, means nothing. Steel braided line. all the way to the back. Has an OEM grom caliper on it, oh, factory caliper, shit the bed, which is very scary. If you're gonna wheelie, you don't want your caliper to shit in the bed. It's got a Z&Z Designs bracket on an 0304 636 front caliper. I made this myself. Harbor Freight welds for the win, of course. Stock bars, upgraded master, relocated my switches down on the stock factory bars. Just an eBay clutch single finger. And then an upgraded throttle, eBay throttle. Throttle cable snapped on me, which you're gonna have with these bikes that are carb rated that take more pull than a normal one. I did upgrade some different side markers, but I looped it a couple times. So you're gonna have shit like that happen, you know? I could scrape it. This is actually pretty much shorter than a normal scrape bar. But I can still scrape it. It's got an aftermarket caliper, or brake light. And it's got an FMF shorty 2-stroke pipe on it. And you know what? I'm out here riding. So, can't hate, right? You can, but... And there's always a reason to hate. One thing you'll learn in this life, there's always a reason someone will hate on you. No matter what you do, someone will be hating. And that lady right there, probably hating. Hating, trifling. Hey, you know, I'm out here and she's not, so. So if you did like this video, please feel free to comment, subscribe, ask any questions you may have about this Boom Vader 125. Oh yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a message. If not, then I guess leave a dislike or whatever you choose. Peace, guys.